That segment went by fast. 10 to 2 just zooms by. Zoom, 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 zoom. Break, back, break, back. Breaking news, back. They got more breaking news yesterday. I'm telling you, man. We signed up with the devil doing this slot. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Stacey Kaufman could be listening. I had a lot of fun yesterday. It was good to have football back. It was.
The game within the game. What was your favorite part?
You know, I didn't really pay attention to the game within the game yesterday. I was just kind of locked in on looking at the field.
I did.
I talked to Corey Rush, 49ers PR president, whatever his title is. He runs the show.
We talk Niners for a second, and the banner on YouTube changes. It's just insane.
That's sickness. That's not call that. Morale on YouTube. Bonte, is Hillary pre-booking Super Bowl tickets for you guys this season? We're going to pause on that. By the way, we don't want Hillary calling. We don't need her calling right now, just throwing salt on the wound here from last season's Super Bowl loss. So the game within the game, I didn't really pay attention to the game within the game. I was just kind of locked in. What about you?
Did you see what happened to me?
No, what happened to you?
I got basically metaphorically stiff-armed. So I worked my way down the sideline. You were kind of trailing. We weren't like hand side by side. And I look over and I go, oh, there's Ricky Pearsall. There's Talanoa Hufanga. Maybe I'll walk my way over there and try to talk to them and drop some sort of, what Friday night football game are you going to go to, T? And then hit them with one of these. And I inched closer and closer and closer. Talanoa looked over at me. He could feel it coming, and then he walked away. Damn it. I'm so close.
He's always at high school football games. I've seen him.
That's what I was going to talk to him about.
Saw him at my nephew's games, De La Salle Sarah, a couple years ago. He likes to go to Friday night games. He goes to a lot of high school games around here. I did want to talk to Pretty Ricky, though. I did want to talk to Slick Rick.
He's a little taller than I thought.
Yeah, he looks big. I tell you what, Jacob Cowing, we got to get him a different number.
What? Why don't you like 83?
I want him to wear number 5 or something.
No, it's the Wes Welker number.
No, it is the Wes Welker number, but I want him to wear like a single-digit number. But Cowing may be the rookie we talk about more so as the season progresses. Now, it's just the first day of practice. And, hey, you asked me players to watch yesterday. What name did I bring up? I said, I want to see Jacob Cowing.
And what did I say to you within 3 minutes?
Oh, I like Jacob Cowing.
No, I said 83 is getting unbelievable. He's so quick in and out of his breaks.
See?
He is. He's nice. He's nice.
The player to watch, Jacob Cowing.
But here's the thing.
This is why I lay it out for you guys,
here's the thing. We got to see.
New York Kitty.
Can he get off the ball? Like if somebody's pressing him, what's that going to look like?
Look, I want him out of number 83. I want him wearing, when they cut Danny Gray at some point, because I feel like Danny Gray's going to get cut. 7. Give me Jacob Cowing. Wear number 6. Give me a single digit number. Get out of 83. Because 83 is kind of a nasty number. I get his Wes Welker at 83 on a guy who's 5'8", 5'9". Just doesn't look right. Get him a single digit.
Who was the guy for the Falcons? Harry Douglas. Did he wear 83?
Yeah, Harry Douglas. Louisville, Harry Douglas. Yeah, you definitely want to wear 83 in honor of Harry Douglas.
Think of decent 83s.
Yeah, who else is
right?
Decent 83?
Well, J.J. Stokes wore 83, and
I think low-key the best part about Jacob Cowing yesterday, which again, he did have a very good first day camp. I enjoyed watching him in the 11-on-11s and the 7-on-7s. But we were watching him do the punt returns, and we're watching him about to return. I think, Bonte, you said, Cowing, he could be the returner this year. Literally, as soon as those words were out of your mouth, he muffed the punt.
He did muff a punt.
Returner's a problem.
He did muff a punt. Trent Taylor.
Not trying to good dog on Cowing. I thought that was a funny moment yesterday.
Listen,
but
he did muff that punt. Trent Taylor couldn't get a punt. He's letting every punt bounce. Like, Trent, what are you doing, dude? The whole part of the drill is to catch the punt. Trent Taylor, why is he with camp? I guess you need a body, right?
Arnaz Battle wore 83. Remember him?
Yeah, get Jacob Cowing out of 83, please.
What?
Get him out of 83.
Who was our guy? Was it Arnaz Drew Bennett? Drew Bennett with the Rams?
Get him out of 83, please. Andre Reed, number 83?
Andre Reed was 83.
Yeah, this ain't Buffalo, though.
What's wrong with that?
83 is a nasty number.
Deion Branch, Super Bowl MVP.
83 is a nasty number. Nasty.
Is it, though?
Get Cowing number 6 or 7.
All right, who else impressed you? Because I got a couple names.
Jacob Cowing impressed me. I like Malik Mustafa. He looks like he's going to be a hitter. The backup safety out of Wake Forest. He's a rookie, but boy, he came up with an interception yesterday, ran it back. He looks good. Juwan Jennings and Debo, they popped. They really popped in the first day of not. And I tell you who didn't impress me, Devontae Campbell from Green Bay.
Why?
He looks a little slow, looks a little sluggish, looks a little stiff, especially in pass coverage. And you see why Green Bay let him walk. Now, again, I don't want to overreact. It's the first day, shirts and skins. God forbid, we know us too, especially when it comes to Trey Lance. I'm not going to overreact over the first day. But for the first day, I was like, well, I'd rather see D winners.
So, Mustafa is jacked out of his mind.
Yes.
He's short, though. Again, we're being ridiculous, so I'll give you some, hard to not, think, poor man's Bobby Sanders? Making plays on the ball the way he did?
He made,
that interception was impressive.
It was impressive, although it was a terrible throw by Josh Dobbs.
It was a
thrown into double coverage.
I'll tell you this right now. If Purdy goes down, we in some trouble.
Yeah, we are in trouble.
In the words of Adrian Peterson, I seen Dobbs and Allen throw that ball.
It was funny.
And I said, we're going to be in trouble.
Well, Dobbs threw one, and I go to Shaska. I go, damn, Josh Dobbs is our backup quarterback? This ain't good. And then 5 minutes later, he goes, yeah, backup quarterback's a problem. It's a problem. Again, it's the first day without shoulder pads. But, yeah, if Purdy goes down, we're in some trouble. Now, Debo looked great. Tarvarius Ward looked good. Tarvarius Ward is number 7. So, again, Jacob Cowing, when Danny Gray gets cut off this football team, go ahead and grab number 6. Go ahead and change that number, big dog.
Trent Taylor was out there. They had him returning kicks. He looked shaky.
Oh, he was wearing number 19 as well.
He looked shaky.
He can't make this roster, can he?
Ronnie Bell was... look, they miss Ayuk. I'll just put it out.
They miss Ayuk.
Pretty plainly.
Yeah, don't you want Ayuk to get paid now? Get him on the football field?
Absolutely.
Yes, yeah.
The one thing I would say about this, defensive line, 99, the guy that they signed,
Malik Collins,
is a monster. Now, I don't know what he is as a player because there's no hitting or anything like that, but he's humongous.
I like him.
Humongous.
I like him a lot. I do like him a lot.
And then we watched the running back, the young man that they drafted, suffer an injury. It did not look good.
Isaac Garinto. He walked off the field. It didn't look good.
He hobbled off the field.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was out for the next 3 weeks. Now, Herm Edwards.
I think it's closer to months.
Herm Edwards talked about Ricky Pearsall. Obviously, he coached him at Arizona State. Mm-hmm. Listen to what Herm Edwards told Willard Dibbs yesterday.
He's the guy you got to be careful with. He overworks. He's that kind of guy. And he had some hamstring issues when he was with us as well, because he's one of the guys, doesn't want any rest. He goes 100 miles an hour. You got to protect him from himself, and I told John and them that when they drafted him. I said, the thing you got to do with Ricky now, because he's going to go hard. He doesn't understand this is a walkthrough. This is, that's how he functions. So he'll be fine.
Ricky Pearsall, got to protect him from himself. Hamstring. How much is this going to linger? Is it a risk to put him back out there too soon? I want to see him get rest with Brock Purdy, especially when the pads come on. Did we figure out did the pads come on Saturday? Pads come on Saturday. Does anybody know? 888-957-570. I should know this. When did the shoulder pads come on for the 49ers? I believe it's Saturday with the first padded practice, and then they'll get a day off on Sunday and then get back on the field on Monday. So, look, Isaac Garinto is going to be out for a while. Ricky Pearsall, you hear him about the hamstring injury. But Herm Edwards also was asked on how he'd handle the Brandon Ayuk situation. Here's what the coach had to say.
We had this situation arise when I was in Kansas City with Larry Johnson. And same kind of situation during training camp. I talked to Larry at least, once every day and just say, you're okay. And I said, you got to hang in there. This is what you got your agent for. I said, but at the end of the day, Larry, at the end of the day, your agent can run the numbers along with the GM, but at the end of the day, you get to make the decision when you want to come in and sign the contract. I said, that's up to you, not your agent. You got to make the decision. And I said, you're a part of this team. And I told the team that too. I said, look, he's not here right now. This is the business part of it. It's hard. I said, one day you'll be in this situation as a player. So understand how it goes. But when he comes back, we love him. He's part of our football team. Don't worry about that business part of it. You just get ready to play football. We'll handle the business part of it.
What do you think about that from the old coach?
I think it sounds great. I don't know how real that is in today's modern day. These athletes now it's just different. I mean, it just feels like in the last 4 or 5 years, the way that business is conducted is at a rapid rate. It used to be the NFL had all the cards, right, when it comes to these contracts. And it feels now more than ever the player empowerment of how they can almost every other year, if you're a really like premium player, you can kind of control how you can. Look at Trent Williams.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't long ago that he was a free agent. He was going to go to the Kansas City Chiefs.
He did go visit Kansas City.
You know, and he ended up picking up the phone and calling, I believe, Kyle Shanahan directly, like, I'm going to go to the Chiefs.
Yeah, he did. I did a hit with Kansas City. I remember that day they did a hit with me, said, so what are we getting with Trent Williams? And I'm like, wait, you guys got Trent Williams? Well, yeah, we're in on it. It looks like it's going to be a done deal. I'm like, damn, we're about to lose Trent Williams. And the Niners came in and said, hold up, we're going to back up the Brinks truck. Trent's a smart guy. Trent Williams is a smart guy, man.
Well, he might have multiple Super Bowls if he went to the Chiefs. I mean,
dude, I mean
he's going to make money no matter what. But no, like I think that, you know, when you tell guys like, not like take it or leave it, but he's basically saying like, you know, you're the one who's in control. I don't know, man. When these agents are blowing things in these guys' ears, which I understand for them to do, like, no, you deserve more. No, you deserve more. You deserve more. I think Herm being out, 6, 7, 8 years of the NFL, he probably is a little out of touch with where current negotiation goes. I mean, this thing is so rapid now. Look, if I brought up to you Niner offseason, the first like 5 stories are all contract related.
Well, that's why I'm sure NFL Films and HBO is like, damn it, we should have got the Niners for the offseason Hard Knocks. Well, can you imagine how good that would have been?
Lynch addressed that. And he said, we're never doing
that. Yeah, we're not doing that. Can you imagine those calls? Can you imagine a war room?
What would it look like?
Oh, my gosh. It break ratings records.
I bet you. I want to see like
Shanahan walking into Lynch's office, or does Lynch walk into Shanahan's office?
I don't know.
Because Dayball's always going to Joe Shane, right?
Yeah,
he's always going to his office.
It's spelt different than it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Where's Parag in this one?
Oh my gosh, where is Parag? Is he in Leeds? Is he doing soccer?
Does Jed come down the hallway in like a Patagonia Niner, emblem, and like John Mara did with his hands in his pockets? I'd really like to keep Brandon Ayuk. I mean,
he's one of our popular players.
One of our popular players. Like John Mara did.
Was stuck.
I don't think Jed does that.
Dude, Mara was sitting there like, boy, just know, hey, he's one of our popular players, most popular players of all time. So,
no, and then,
he goes to the Eagles. I really have a hard time sleeping if he goes to the Eagles.
No, that I believe Jed would say like, man, Ayuk playing on another team might have a tough. Like that is a. I would say that as an owner, but I believe him to be allowing these guys to make the moves.
You're listening to 95.7 The Game, KGMZ, FM and AC1 San Francisco, and Odyssey Sports Station, always live on the free Odyssey app. I would love for the camera to pan on John Lynch when it comes over NFL Network. They're all watching NFL Network, right? Because all these teams watch everything. They listen to everything. They know what's going on the radio. They know what's going on television. They know what's going on in print. They know. But if John Lynch is there, Hard Knocks, and they're watching it, NFL Network. And then you get an Ian Rappaport. And yes, the owner of the 49ers, Jed York, says Brock Purdy's going to reset the quarterback market.
Oh, my gosh.
And John Lynch is sitting there. And Kyle Shanahan is sitting there. What are their reactions like? Dear God, Jed, what are you doing?
Why are you saying that?
Why are you even talking money?
Oh, and then Brandon Staley comes walking in. I couldn't stop watching Brandon Staley on the field yesterday. Am I criminal for that?
Well, I was watching Nick Storison, and I was wondering, why is he wearing a camo hoodie with the hat? It's 95 degrees out here. Now, I believe he's going to speak today.
Well, from the people that I was talking to on the sidelines who will remain unnamed, and these were people that are not with the team, they're covering the team. They were like, well, I mean, Brandon Staley's just going to, if there's any problems with Nick Sorensen, he just steps right in.
Oh, there's no doubt.
And I'm thinking, what?
Yeah,
we're signing ourselves up for the guy who couldn't figure out Mack and Bosa?
Yes, we are. Listen, man, this is the 49ers here. This is Kyle Shanahan. It's chaos. They know how to perform under chaotic situations, man. We saw it last year with Steve Wilks. Booth. Do he come to the sideline? Does he know the scheme? What's going on with that? I mean, this is the Shanahan show, baby. Buckle up.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. What?
I'm looking at an article from Bill Barnwell right now that just popped across my phone. Wow. Do you make Brock Purdy the $325 million man?
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
Wait. Bill Barnwell.
He's
Yeah, I know who he
suggesting
is.
on ESPN a potential raise of $60 million per season. What would that deal look like? And he's hypothesizing that it would look something like $325 million.
So here it is. I'm looking at the tweet.
$125 million.
So here's it.
Wow.
Bill Barnwell, and we'll get into this on the other side.
$325 million. I don't even care if that's
Hold
not
up.
fully realized. Wow.
So, new free column, a deep dive into the coming Brockapocalypse. So what is he? Brockalypse. Excuse me, I just butchered that one. A deep dive into the coming Brockalypse in San Francisco. Brockalypse is what he calls it. Is he a special quarterback? How much will his new deal be for? What happens next for the 49ers? How the Lentz trade makes a Purdy deal much tougher. Could they trade Brock? These are the questions that Bill Barnwell